after you have harvested your maize from the garden, your corn, and you want to prepare your corn from your garden to be used for the next planting, what are you going to do? Welcome to my channel, Christina, the principal farmer, the real life coach. Whenever I come here, we want to talk food, how we can have good food on the table. So I've found maize or corn is one of the food crop or the crops that every farmer needs. Those who are keeping chicken, they use it for feeding their birds. Those who are keeping the swine, the pigs, they also use it to feed their birds, their animals. Those who are doing the cattle, the cows, they make good fodder out of this same product, same crop, corn or maize. So you want to use your own to regrow the same maize for the next season. How do you store it organically? Welcome once again. I have one here in my palm, in my hands. It's one of the harvests of the previous seasons. What are we going to do? Today I'm indoor, yes, and we are going to show you how you're going to store your maize, your corn. What you're going to do, get your corn, the good variety, a good one. This one we have stored it for, it's almost a year. That is the truth. It has been with us for almost a year. We have it. What you're going to do, get the quality one. I showed you in one of my videos how we can regrow maize from your own seeds, your own maize of the previous season, and it gives you very good harvest again without buying seeds all the time. You're running to the shops, all the time you're running to the stores to pick this same maize. You want to use your own. If you have harvested it like this one, check if it has very good seeds. You can see this one, I've stored it for over a year, but it is still alive, it is still fine. And now that I've opened it like this, I just have to give it to my birds, which are available. They eat it. Actually, I'm in my chicken house, my bird's house. However, we have removed all of them. We are planning for the next batch. So if you have a good variety like this one, you may not have to open it. But when corn has come out big, it is a signal the seeds inside, they are also equally good. So don't open it like this. Like this one now, I've spoiled it. It can't make seeds for me for the next planting. So what are you going to do? You want to keep yours for the seeds. Open a little of these covers like this. Maybe you can pick one or two like this. One or two. We are doing this thing organically, the cheapest way how you can store your maize, your corn. You're going to hold the upper part like this. Like here where I am in the chicken house, we have a lot of wood that is passing across. So you can look here. We have already prepared ours for the next planting. It is just hanged up here. And what we do is what I've been showing you. Open two covers like this. Then you're going to tie it up like here. Just tie up. This one I had to use a chair to support me to reach there. I'm not that tall, but I'm hopeful I'll be there. Maybe. But that is not the case. That is what you're going to do to your maize. Just open a little, hang it up, and it will stay. Corn can stay like this, or maize, for even 2 complete years without any weevil entering it, without moisture disturbing it because it is indoor. And when the sun comes, the sun from the roof, it will also keep it dry. So storing your maize like this or your corn like this, it's a purely organic way. No chemicals that I'm preserving my seeds. Some of the seeds I've found out, there is a time I planted when I had just started this journey of farming. Then I had to develop all these mechanisms. And I thank God for some of my subscriber, my viewer from Canada. He told me, please show us how you spare, how you store your corn for all the next planting that you're doing. Because I had made for you a video how to regrow maize from yours and it comes out big. Then it was like, but how do you store these things? Because sometimes we have to keep them for 4-5 months waiting for the next planting. Then I had to come out and I show you. So this can be done, this hanging of the maize like this, for a farmer who is like a small scale farmer. We are talking of those people who are having an acre of land and below, or 2 acres of land and below. You can do like this. Just hang your maize, your corn. It can stay until the next planting when there are no weevils which have touched it, and you don't need any chemicals. Remember, it's only this channel where we have the cheapest, the easiest, the quickest and best methods of farming. Subscribe, don't be left out. When we are talking about food, we have to really bring out the best for you, our viewers. We've done it successfully. You can do it. So this is method number 1 for those who are farming in small places. Also, some of you may say that if I don't have any wood that is indoor in any house, what can I do? So we go outside, I show you what to do. For those ones who are like having no space inside where you can hang your maize, you can use some of the sticks that can be going through on your roof. If not, get some nails and nail them around the wall, like this position here, because whenever there is rain, rain cannot enter up to here. But moisture, when it comes, it also ends at some level. So this kind of positioning here is just very okay. Rain cannot reach here. You can see I've hung these ones out. I think they are beautiful. So rain cannot reach here. When the sunshine comes, it also burns them a little, maybe, if it can reach there. But there are possibilities that it will not reach there. So you'll find your maize is intact, not disturbed but by any weather changes, whether too much sunshine or rain. But the moisture that comes, maybe the dew in the morning, it will help to make these parts here which we have used to hang to stay strong and holding onto this maize to stay wherever you have hanged it. So it is very much possible. You can do it and you farm with us organically. Yes, we have done it and we have food in these semi-arid areas where I farm from. I'm from northern Uganda and I'm not complaining with food. You can visit me anytime and we put a party. Yes, and we eat and we enjoy and we celebrate. But we are looking at, for those people who have small spaces where to farm from. Like I have a friend in South Africa who told me, a viewer, a subscriber also, that I have only 10 by 10 meters of land. Please, you can produce a lot of food for us from there. You can produce this big corn of maize for us from that small space. Remember, you can regrow this thing from your own space, year in, year out, without going to the stores. People of the stores, don't get annoyed. We shall still report in case of anything. Now, for those people who have bigger farming spaces, what are we going to do? For those farmers who have bigger hectares and hectares of land, what are you going to do? Harvest your maize from the garden with all the covers like this. You can see all over here. It's all covered up. So harvest with all these covers on your maize. Don't open your maize like this, because when you open it like this, you are attracting the rodents, you are attracting the weevils which are going to disturb this maize. And at the end of the day, you'll be like, Christine, I harvested my maize, it cannot germinate. Where? How? Yet I've done it and it is working very well. Subscribe and we do this together. So harvest like this. After you have done your harvest, bring your corn back at home. And after you have brought it home with all the covers, like the way you're seeing it, bring it under the sun. You can see where we are seated. We are in the real sunshine. Yes, it is around midday right now here in East Africa. And bring your maize under the sun. That is what you're going to do at least after 3 weeks. So for the bigger farmers, you're going to suffer somehow, but for the better, because without a farmer, I think life is more complicated. I made for you one of the videos that farmers, I think I need you like oxygen to some extent. I need you like oxygen. So we need to be many to do this, to create very many hunger-free communities. It's mission possible, yes, if I can have some food, because this is already food. The way you're looking at it, it can make for us porridge, which we can take, bread. Yes, and we stay and we enjoy farming. We all stay healthy. We stay happy. So for bigger farmers, just make your harvest. Don't remove these covers. No. Let it stay like this. Bring it under the sun at least every 3 weeks. If you cannot do that, at least once in a month. your maize will stay very well. Your corn stay very well. No weevils will enter in here, and you'll enjoy farming. At the end of the day, you'll have food. You'll not be going to the stores all the time looking for seeds all the time, year in, year out. They even get to know that you see that lady coming, that is Christy. No way. It is mission possible. Thank you for farming with us. Subscribe. It has been a journey, and we still have a long way to go. We are here to create very many hunger-free communities. Until when we create those smiles around the globe, I'm not giving up. That is all I can say. Thank you guys for farming with us. But above all, I pray the Almighty Father in heaven give you that blessing which nobody can touch, which nobody can play about. So stay blessed in the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Love you.